A 4-year-old girl who went missing during a camping trip with her family woke up in the middle of the night and asked her parents for a sip of water hours before she disappeared, police have said. Cleo Smith was on a trip in the Australian outback when she vanished in the middle of the night. About 900 kilometers, 560 miles, north of Perth. When they woke in the morning at about 6 a.m. she was missing, and her sleeping bag was also gone. Police references to an interaction between Cleo and her parents at about 1:30 a.m. on Saturday had sparked public scrutiny, but officers have now confirmed the incident was not a cause for alarm. A police source told Daily Mail Australia that the detective was referring to something as innocuous as asking for a sip of water in the middle of the night, before she rolled over and went back to sleep. The detective who initially made the comment has since confirmed he was referring to Cleo asking for water. Up until that point she and her baby sister Isla were sleeping soundly and they were both in the tent when her parents went to bed. What I can confirm is that the four of them, the family, were in a family tent. Cleo was spoken to about 1:30 a.m. when she woke up to get a drink. Everyone went back to sleep, Inspector John Monday said. There is nothing to suggest anything suspicious occurred in that moment, the source said. A massive search and rescue operation is now in its fourth day with homicide and major crime forensic investigators assisting local authorities. Police have not ruled out any theories relating to her disappearance, including the possibility that she was abducted, and have said they would leave no stone unturned. If she was kidnapped, Cleo could potentially be anywhere now and have been moved interstate, Mr. Monday said. We can't rule out the fact that Cleo may be still in the area, we can't rule out the fact she's left the area, and if she's left the area that probably is our worst case scenario because that really paints a sinister picture with what's happened, he continued. Western Australia police shared pictures of Cleo, as well as images of her sleep suit and her sleeping bag, appealing for any information and for other visitors to the campsite to come forward. On Tuesday, police crews were seen scouring the deserted white beaches and scrubby bush around the remote site of the Quabba blowhole site. Police said they had focused their search on a row of shacks near the coastline. A land search that had been temporarily suspended due to wild weather resumed on Tuesday. Just before midday local time, police said the search for Cleo was now back in full operation as weather conditions have eased. Mounted section officers will be arriving today to assist with this search, they said in a statement. Speaking to 6PR Radio, Mr. Monday said it was a very harsh environment for Cleo to be in. He said, until today, it has been quite warm, and there's limited fresh water around. If Cleo is out in the area, we do have grave concerns for her. The inspector confirmed investigators had spoken to Cleo's biological father in Perth, but that was normal police practice. He has so far refused to comment on reports a car was heard skidding in the area about 3 a.m. on the morning Cleo vanished. In a COVID-19 update to the media, Premier Mark McGowan said, "Our thoughts are with Cleo's family during what is undoubtedly an extremely difficult time for them and for everyone involved." To every officer and volunteer involved in the search, can I say thank you for your efforts on behalf of the Smith family. To Cleo's family, on behalf of all West Australians, we are thinking of you at this difficult time. Cleo's family is due to speak publicly for the first time today since her disappearance.